Ramble.
Thank you to Chime and BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode.
Well, everyone, I think it's time that I start the episode.
Is it snowing over there in your little corner?
It is snowing and I'm wearing a coat.
You were bundled.
But today is not all sunshine and roses.
Is it not?
Unfortunately, something has been stolen from me.
Why? I don't like what's happening here for a couple reasons. One, Caitlin's in here filming us giggling.
And it almost looks like she's rolling on two phones.
She's holding a second phone.
She's got two phones out.
I started as if I was going to do an intro, and then Miles said, no, we've pre-planned this.
No, it's just a regular intro. Then that would make this a regular episode.
So something's been stolen from you. Is that the way, like how you stole the award from us when you left?
I don't want to comment.
This is totally different. This is way more
totally different and way more sinister. Way more sinister.
Did we steal something from you?
Keith, I wouldn't even go so far as to say we. And I know that you don't like pranks, so I'm not going to belabor the point, but it was you.
Me?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And
oh my God, I'm innocent.
I want to start by saying, before we even get into it, I forgive everyone involved.
Really?
What if I'm not sorry? What did I do?
Well, you don't have to be sorry for me to forgive you.
I think I do.
This is so huge, guys. I was absolutely convinced I was on the hot seat, and now I have no problem with this segment whatsoever. Keith, you're about to get roasted, my dude.
Keith, I want to actually say that I think it wasn't just you that stole something from me. It was like thousands of people that robbed me of something that I thought that I was going to have today.
Do you have any guesses before
you know
we
what
get
it is,
in?
Keith?
I think you can figure it out.
Are there snacks in the fridge in the cabinet that he thought he would get?
Oh,
So this morning
I think I know.
This morning I woke up hungry, but I thought I know I have a special little something for me.
You haven't eaten since last night.
I haven't eaten since last night.
Why?
Because I forgot.
This is what I fucking think.
It's 2 o'clock.
Well, actually, that's not true. You know what I did have?
Bagel.
A little bit of granola.
I know what this is, and I'm so mad.
So I basically thought.
Oh, I know what it is now.
I thought I was like, you know what? I have the most delicious lunch waiting for me at the Try Guys office.
Fig and prosciutto sandwich
A
that
fig
you
and prosciutto
ordered for
sandwich.
lunch yesterday, despite not being here for lunch.
Well, to be fair, first of all, I was honored to be nominated for the lunch decks because we did a podcast at 9 a.m. So it really made no sense for me to have ordered lunch. And then I heard it wasn't coming till 1.
Right.
And I was here and I was
Lunchtime.
kind of like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be staying till 1. But luckily, I knew that today we'd be recording. So I thought, let's wrap that puppy up.
and it's 1:48, which
1:48, which means that I'm really hungry for lunch. So, Keith, and I want to say you were sort of held at gunpoint
Yeah.
by the chat
Yeah.
from the live stream last night,
Yeah.
who encouraged you to
this
put
was on the
chips
live.
on a sandwich. This was voyeurism.
It was on the belt. I had no choice.
It was and that's where it really gets complicated. You didn't put it on the belt,
That's a red.
and you have to eat everything on the belt.
Yeah.
So, and Kaylin, you were there.
In fact, I can only have things on the belt. I tried to keep water by myself, and Desiree took it away from me and said, I will send you water.
No way.
She says, you only get things from the belt, remember? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
That is unbelievable.
And then she barely sent any water down the line. I had a crazy headache last night from way too much sodium and not enough water. Because if you watch that stream back, I got water twice.
All you had was chips.
A cup of water.
That's horrible.
So just to catch the audience up,
Yeah.
Keith did a live stream called The Belt. It's a conveyor belt of food that comes.
Yeah.
If I'm gathering this correctly, the chat dared him? Voted?
The chat just said one of the best ways to enjoy Doritos is on a sandwich. And I made a comment. It's like, oh, that's cool. We don't have any sandwiches, so we're not going to do that.
And someone said, Eureka, we do.
And who was that?
And who was that person? Because that's really the j'accuse.
And
And I'd like to put forward, because
I
Kaylin
noticed you stopped
now
filming.
Kaylin has
I
stopped
noticed
in
you
on the
stopped
podcast
filming.
here.
It's Galen herself?
Because I have some questions for Kaylin. Because Kaylin says she was there. She was like, I remember that happened.
It was not me. I know who it was, but I don't want to out
Leslie,
her.
probably, right?
It
Yeah,
was
because she
Leslie.
knows everything in this office.
That's why
And
she
before-
apologized to you, I would like to say. She did apologize.
Okay.
And before we throw her under the bus, I do want to go ahead and say on the record, for the record,
Yeah, for the company.
that when that sandwich went into the fridge, I turned to someone, I forget who, and I said, "That's a little bonus lunch for someone."
No way. So it was a goose. So it was Zach the whole time. Goose.
You were just as guilty as anyone.
And we thought he was getting out scot-free.
I'm the victim here.
This is unbelievable. Zach, a free little bonus lunch for someone.
I
There
thought
you
about
go.
eating it myself.
No way.
You could never.
You couldn't even handle that type of ham in
Club
America.
can't even handle me right now.
It was a good sandwich. Let me just say
Yeah.
that because it was a baguette in the fridge, I was like, this is not going to be good. It's going to be dry and chewy. It actually held up really deliciously and was bettered with the Doritos. It was good. I enjoyed it. I didn't even finish it, though. I took 2 bites and then it went in the garbage.
You would have loved.
Is it still there? I eat a guy get sick.
So you haven't had lunch.
Well, I haven't had lunch. I had a handful of eggs scrambled.
Okay.
I had a handful
You
of
started this podcast saying I've had nothing today. Then you were like, well, I had a granola bar. And now you've had eggs.
I had a handful of Scrambies at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I had I had a granola bar with chocolate, which I like that we've started doing that. Just as a culture. We're like, hey, this is a healthy thing. Let's smother this in chocolate.
Maybe peanut butter and chocolate?
Yes.
Maybe a little drizzle of sugar.
Yeah, it was really nice to have. So I had that, which is really not that much fuel for a big boat like me.
That's true.
Vroom vroom. Should we go plug our way to the kitchen and get you a little snack?
Well, luckily I ordered food that's going to be here halfway through the episode.
And
Oh,
what did you
good.
order and whose card did you use?
I paid for it out of pocket.
On miles, 4 miles.
Because it was for the miles. It was for the company on the company of my own company.
I paid for it myself, but I will be putting in a reimbursement.
I'm going to be a fat reimbursement.
Plus
That's what he
interest.
means. Yeah, plus interest of the loan that the company has given me.
I realize that my way to do a Miles impression is just pretend you're a king who's drunk on mead.
It's not far off, actually. I
Just
do
sort of
feel that way.
mispronounce every third to fifth word.
That's also really apt.
This is magnificent. I'll have another.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's not bad. Was that me?
I think you could be a king for sure. Zach
Thanks,
could be a
King.
prince.
Thanks, Queen.
You think I'm only capable of?
You're definitely prince vibes. And that's generous.
And yeah, by the way, I was going to say, and that's generous.
And then Keith, you
is-
can be the spirit from up above.
God.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Thank you,
dead.
Rainie. Thank you, Rainie. I'm either
Overlooking.
dead or I'm God.
I feel like Keith would be also good, like master of coin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean-
Keith knows
There's
all
like
the
just a
secrets.
guy who does. It's in Game of Thrones. There's like
The
a guy who does the
treasurer?
finances.
You want me to be the treasurer?
The king's like, "Where's the money in the city?" And he's like, "Hey, it's
You want me like be the
complicated."
4th highest position in 4-H club? The treasurer?
More master of coin, though,
Master
I
of
would
coin?
say.
Master
and
of
you have a
coin.
bunch of like, you have little birds everywhere who whisper secrets into your ear.
Yeah, your little bird.
Did you guys have a treasurer in your like high school officers?
I
And did
assume
Yeah.
we did.
and
What
did
did
this
they do?
did this treasurer of the sophomore class actually count the money?
No way.
Really? Like where were they allocate fund? How were they allocating funds? What funds were they allocating?
There's no way that, like, I would love, by the way, to hear about like a corrupt student council. That is so fun to me.
Kaylin, do you have a story of a corrupt student council?
Corrupt?
I was the treasurer.
No! And you were corrupt! J'accuse!
I was the treasurer of my high school's like class of 2017
What'd you
club.
do?
Well, basically, I was treasurer for half a year, and then the money gave me a
kicked
lot
out.
of anxiety because it was just like this metal box of money.
Literally the whole job.
So it was like a vault.
It was literally like just
No,
like
they
a
put it
metal
in.
box.
I can picture it. It's
I
like a
know
lunchbox with
Yes.
a lock key on it.
And so they would make us count whenever we would do fundraisers and stuff. I'm bad at counting.
yeah.
So then I
How were you
created.
elected?
It's like saying you're head
Well-
chef, but you don't have a palate.
I ran for
I don't
president,
really eat.
and I didn't win. So then they were like, "Well, you can still be a part." So they gave me treasurer because nobody wanted to do that.
assignment.
It was a pity assignment, and then I said, "Well, what if I tell you this? What if I make my own position?" And then I became the social media person of the class of 2017, and the rest is history.
You
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
That is really interesting. Now that
yeah.
you say this, I'm remembering I used to work for a school store in middle school, and there was all types of corruption going on.
Oh yeah.
There was all
Say
types
more.
of.
Say more.
Oh, we'd freeze the Reese's,
That's corrupt.
and then we'd skim a little off the top. And have
You'd
a
like
Reese's.
actually like scrape some of the chocolate off of the
True.
toast.
That would be disgusting. No, we'd put them in the freezer, and then I just remember a lot being like, well, if you work at a shift, you don't have to pay for the Reese's.
That makes sense to me.
Well,
We're
yeah,
taking
no,
the Reese's for to go.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Where did you work?
A school store.
Oh.
You ever have school stores?
No. Definitely
Yeah,
not.
maybe it was just
They
a
were
my
small.
school thing.
We had a school store.
In college.
Yeah.
In
Were
high
any
school,
of
there
you-
was a snack cabinet store.
It was like
thing.
sold Reese's, and then
Yeah.
like you got paid $1 or something. Like
Ugh.
You got
some
paid in
sort of-
Reese's.
We had a vending machine. Damn machines taking over all them gerbs.
We had those too.
we had that. We had a vending machine of just hot Cheetos
I'm.
just
only because
What
that
are you
was
talking about?
That was what everybody wanted, and so they're like, "We'll just
hot
stock it up."
Cheetos and Takis. Hey, hot Cheetos,
Cheetos
and
and
Takis.
It was only hot. Like how many
Yeah.
rows are we talking?
It was a
here?
full vending machine.
full to scale
Just-
normal
yeah.
ass vending machine. We're talking what? Probably 4 or 5 across, maybe 6 down. That's like 30 things of Cheetos.
That's really good
What's
math.
his voice? You're going to? Why do you keep
Just-
doing Matthew McConaughey impressions on the pod lately?
4 or 5 across, 26 down. You know, I was in Interstellar.
Sometimes
It's
you
titular
go
role.
to get the Cheetos, but the Cheeto gets you back.
I worked at the Colorado State Treasurer's Department.
What does that mean?
You're a treasurer too, but you're a Colorado State treasurer.
You hear that, Colorado? This is your representative.
Jacques.
You worked. Okay, tell us about the corruption there.
Actually, I didn't see any.
Rainey subpoenaed.
Wait, what do you mean though? What did you do at the state treasury? What?
Okay, first of all, was the most darling little department. Worked at the state capitol, which was really cool.
We had bags of pennies. Anyone could take as many pennies as they like.
As many as they need.
We
They-
had, get
yeah.
this, a whole vending machine of Cheetos.
They did have a vault that you had to unlock, and it had all of the missing
Secrets.
things. It had lots of diamonds, lots
What?
of jewelry.
What?
It was
had
called
a
the
vault of diamonds?
Yeah, it was really cool.
What do you? What?
It was amazing.
Pause the story.
Should we rob Colorado?
That's a state?
Cut the
You're
cameras.
telling me that Colorado has a vault,
Yeah,
and inside the vault is diamonds?
yeah,
That's
lost
crazy.
diamonds? You said they were lost.
yeah. So it's like the uncollected, like
lost and found. It's
what
just
is
like a
it
big lost
called?
and found vault of diamonds.
yeah, it really was. So like, and there's like Tupperwares, and in the Tupperwares there's like jewelry. It was like they like were trying to figure out whose it was, and actually, if you're in Colorado, you can type in your name into like whatever this system is called, and like my sister had $10 in there.
Wait.
How do they know that?
How did
Hold
they?
on, what?
Wait. My sister had.
Oh, Sarah, you dropped a $10 bill. It's waiting for you down at the state.
Well, it was
She wrote her name on all her $10 bills.
it was somehow like, okay, if you buy a Starbucks gift card and never spend it, technically it's somehow yours or something like that.
Okay, so like I have like when I was a kid, I did like a few acting things, right? So I have like a Coogan account, and I have like I don't know, like such a low
Interesting.
amount of unclaimed money that
Yeah.
it's never. I've just been like, I'm not gonna fill out this fucking paperwork.
100K,
But like I every
100K.
now and then someone reaches out and is like, hey, we can help you get your money, and I'm like, I know it's there. I'll do it next week, and then I forget, and now
Whoa.
here I am.
Not relatable at all.
Sorry. Zach's leaving
I was a
200
child
grand in a
performer.
dummy
No, it's
account.
literally like $250. I'm like,
250,000.
What were you in? SNL, obviously.
Yeah, I did some commercial stuff. The coolest one is I was in this like really big ad for the channel FX. It was they were like doing a whole channel rebrand, and this was gonna be like this
Was this when they stopped doing like Son of the Beach and the stuff that was unbelievably crass and like perverted and started making like dramatic television shows?
It was
Yeah.
yes, it was their shift to drama, and
Yeah.
the ad campaign was called Lean Forward. And so it was this like normal looking family, and then we're in a car, and then like everyone's secrets come out over the course of 30 seconds. And it's like really dark and like but funny.
Whoa.
And then the ad is FX, Lean Forward. But then I think The Shield came out and something else, and the network exploded, and they're like, "Oh, just kidding, we don't need these ads anymore."
And they didn't air them?
and they never ran it. But it was like that was the biggest thing by far I was in. Otherwise, I booked really almost nothing. My first ever audition, I got sent out, and it was like maybe a Comcast commercial. and Rob Hubel, who was he's a great comedian. He
Yeah.
was in Human Giant.
Yeah.
And I was a fan of their sketches. I was like, holy shit. And I was asked to do improv with him in a commercial. And I was like 12 years old. I was 13. And I panicked and floundered and definitely kept him from getting that job. I'm so sorry, Rob.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I tried to find your ad spot. I found a different Lean Forward ad spot, but you weren't in it.
No, right. I have it on a DVD somewhere in my mom's closet. I'm over here, I've been spending. I'm trying to start the year off right, so I've been organizing my home office, trying to get like my tech organization in place. I'm spending all this money, I probably should be building some credit too. With the Chime Secured Credit Builder Visa credit card, you can build credit by making everyday purchases and on-time payments. Plus, there's no annual fee or credit check to get started. With Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card, you can use it everywhere Visa credit cards are accepted, and you're building credit using your own money. And by the way, you get a checking account too. You can get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit with a qualifying direct deposit, and they have fee-free overdraft with SpotMe. Build your credit this new year. Just open a Chime checking account with a $200 plus qualified direct deposit to get started. Go to chime.com/tryguys. That's chime.com/tryguys. The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal and over-the-counter advance fees may apply. Call 1-844-244-6363 for details. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary. Early access to direct deposit funds depend on payer. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. My sister and I are super tight. We've always been really good friends. I know a lot of people who, their siblings, they fight, they always fought, not us. We've always gotten along really well. It's something that I'm really proud of. But sometimes we get into disagreements. Sometimes a relationship takes work. If you get into fights with your friends, you get into fights with your siblings. A common misconception about relationships is that they have to be easy to be right. Well, that's not always true. And sometimes the best ones happen when both people put the work in to make them great. Well, think about the relationships in your life, and what about your relationship with yourself? Therapy can be a place to work through the challenges you face in all of your relationships. Using BetterHelp makes therapy so easy. I have that space once a week to check in, see how I'm doing, and work through some of these ideas. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/tripod today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/tripod.
So you were an aspiring actor?
Yeah.
Like as a
still
kid,
is.
you were like, I'm gonna be a star.
Still are.
Still looking for that.
I gotta get this guy on the silver screen.
And
I
mine
want to
is
hear more
also,
about the diamonds, enough about me.
I am
okay.
curious about the diamonds as well.
Yeah.
Did you ever scoop any in your hand just to feel them?
Yeah,
they
they
big?
showed me.
Were they big?
No, they weren't that big.
They're probably like
I
little
mean-
diamonds that fall out of rings.
They were like, it was like jewelry. But I think that there's one. Let me look
Picturing
it
some
up.
Scrooge McDuck shit.
I'm fully picturing like a pirate's dream.
Yeah, very
You know?
tall ceilings.
Tall ceilings and like gold necklaces and piles of jewels in bags.
Yeah, what a funny thing for the treasurer's office to have.
I think it was like a
That's the
history.
diamonds in the
Is it because of like it's tied to the dollar? It's like how the dollar has like it's like how much is a dollar worth?
Yeah.
And it's like,
diamonds.
or like because it used to be that every dollar was accounted to an amount of resource
of gold.
of
typically,
gold
yeah.
to be exact, and then it stopped being that.
It still is.
It
It's
is?
just that the value of it goes down. That's how like the value of the dollar.
Goes down.
What's so cool about gold anyway? Can't do nothing with
We
it.
just picked it.
Can't do
Yeah.
nothing with gold. You can't
Heavy.
eat it.
It was
Heavy.
pretty.
Well, you can't eat
Actually,
it.
you can't eat it.
It was pretty.
Didn't eat a lot of it. It's kind of pretty. It's decorative. I was, and then something you shouldn't think about too much because it gets very scary is like money's just digital credits.
No, wait, money is not.
Like you get a
it's hard.
printed check with a number on it. You take that to a box and it says, "Cool, you have that number now."
No, it's nothing.
But
It's crazy.
If you wanted to get all that money out of the bank, you couldn't.
No,
They'd say, "No, I don't have it."
they don't have the money for
They
you.
don't have that.
They don't have that for you.
You know what's crazy is that if there were like a blip tomorrow,
It'd be.
I have
bad.
no personal records of my money. I'm just trusting these banks.
There's no wait. What do you mean?
I just have digital records. I don't
right.
keep.
Oh, you don't have physical.
I don't
My
that
power
shit.
went out today, by the way. And for a split second, I
Scary.
thought,
Kind of tough
this
day
is
for
it.
Miles.
This is it. I
Yeah.
know. Tough day for Miles. Can you imagine? My power
You're
goes
starving.
out. And I think, well, later today, I'm going to have a fig sandwich or whatever the fuck.
I don't need to worry about microwaving myself lunch. I don't need power right now.
I don't need power. No, I think about that all the time, Zach. We live in a freaking house of dominoes.
We live in a society.
Did you see the movie that was like basically the internet and all the communication was shut down? I think it was a Netflix.
Yeah, I saw it.
movie?
And I kind
Didn't watch it. You watched it.
Yeah, I watched
watched
it and I
it.
thought it was like, it was like, I guess this is a cool idea or whatever, but you guys probably should put more work into it. It was like, yeah, this is like a cool, like, well, like what else? Like, what's
It was
the
a-
commentary about?
Yeah, it was a good premise.
Yeah.
It was a great made-for-TV movie, right?
Yes, right.
It would have been really disappointing to pay money to see it.
Yeah.
But for free, it was a great Thursday night
It was
option.
Netflix, yeah.
How long ago was that?
Couple
A
months.
month ago?
Oh, I was picturing you as a kid.
Wasn't
No.
it
Watching
Julia
this.
Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would be thy name, apparently? You didn't want to say it.
Well, because I felt
You
felt
might have been
beneath
wrong.
her.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got good
I just saw the
paychecks.
clip of a bunch of Teslas crashing, and I was
That
like,
was
that's
cool.
funny.
That was honestly one of the best things.
There's a bunch of really cool, like, action set pieces, which made no sense in the rest of the movie.
When they're like driving
was
out of the
fun.
way the wrong way on a road, I'm like, just get off the road, people.
Well, they couldn't.
Mm.
Not fast enough.
By the way, speaking of, short little tangent into TV Tory. Sorry, guilty pleasure. But True Detective with Jodie Foster.
I watched the first ep last night. I am on
Is it
board.
good?
I'm in. I
Okay.
love
Yeah.
it.
How
It's-
many? How many in are you?
I'm all caught up.
Hell yeah.
I love a mystery and a fun murder
And
a-
spooky.
And the setting is actually in there's these towns in Alaska that
Way up north.
experience 30 days of night.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And so
Do you call them days?
yes.
Weird.
But also there's another movie called 30 Days of Night that's a vampire movie.
Don't be confused.
Don't be confused, but it's about similar towns, but basically the whole show takes place at night because it's
nighttime.
night and day. And it makes
Huh.
it has for a really cool vibe because like sometimes they're making like breakfast, but everything is dark. It's really cool.
I think I would go
them.
crazy.
Don't they also
and-
have several days of it's all bright at the other time of the year?
Yeah, it's like then I think after the 30 days it's like 2 full days of daylight and
That'll
then
be
it's
season
good,
2.
you know? Yeah.
Weird.
Weird.
Yeah,
weird.
I'm so happy anytime HBO is like, hey, you want another new spooky murder show? And I'm like, yeah, I
I
do.
love
Yeah.
a mystery.
I love a mystery. There's dead people, but they've got a spooky little symbol on their head. What's that about?
Ooh, True Detective is the one with Matthew McConaughey in the
It-
first season, right?
It was.
Yeah, it's
Woody
good. Woody
Harrelson.
Harrelson.
Time is a flat circle.
If we were going to rob the diamond treasury,
Hypothetically.
what would be our best way?
Oh, we got to get.
What
a
are
man on
some of the
inside.
secret entrances that you can tell us about?
Well, it's in the office. So it's essentially like a Parks and Rec style office in the Capitol. And then you go into the back and it's like literally picture a vault like with the this. That's what it is. Very challenging to get
I'm
in.
very stuck on the idea of Rainie as Leslie Knope in Another Life, and it's kind of fitting a little.
It is sort of
too-
like, yeah, like maybe we dreamed this and that Rainie is Leslie
Is
Knope.
that-
Wow.
Yeah.
It
Or
is-
we
yeah.
stole you from your true path.
I mean, I was living my best life over there.
How was the bureaucracy? Was it full of potholes?
You know what? It actually just in that department, and I was only there for 15 hours a week for 3 months.
Yeah.
But I did not see any bureaucracy. Everybody was very respectful.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Honestly, everybody was very kind to me. They were very cute. And actually, I can't believe we're talking about this because in the next episode, the treasure is a part of my PowerPoint.
We're not doing that this week.
No, we're going to do that next week.
Oh wow!
Wow. This is becoming like a serialized TV show where you need to watch every episode because it all
revealing
links
things.
together.
Next week, I eat Keith's lunch.
Yeah.
We're gonna make people wait for that PowerPoint one more week. Wow.
I like it.
who
It
knows
builds
how it'll-
anticipation. It builds horny.
I
It's
think
like
that's a great
edging,
idea.
Zach. You've edged.
We love it.
Zach does this all the time. He always texting me.
Yep. I like to text Miles and say, I have a thing, but I'm not ready for it yet. I'm edging, bro.
Almost there.
Texts, he just almost there texts. And then instead of sending an update, he just puts the thumbs up emoji on the almost there text.
It's disgusting. I asked for how we were going to break in. I asked for how we were going to break into Colorado. I'm trying to have us figure out a heist.
Yeah, by the way.
Keith, speaking of edging, do I have a little treat for us?
Whoa, here we go.
Oh yeah, this is the long edging game.
I'm
You- wait,
very
what is it?
concerned. Very
It's really
concerned
good.
about
Is
a-
this really good?
a long edging
No
game?
way, I'm so excited.
I'll be right back.
Zach's leaving the room. Wow. New dynamic emerging. Okay, so I'm the new Zach. Keith's the new Rainie.
Oh, he's already back.
He's already back.
And
Okay,
he's
we didn't
got-
have to.
He's got a shirt with an erection under it.
He's got a shirt with something funny under it. It's one of Zach's classic like weed smoking college shirts.
No way. Do I know what this is?
I think you do.
I do. Holy shit, this is huge. This is freaking huge. If that's what I think it is, this is the biggest episode we've had all year.
Miles, I want you to dig deep, and I want you to think, what has been the greatest unfulfilled promise of this show?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I don't even know.
so
Eugene
fucking
saying on episode 1 he was going to say who was at top and who was at bottom.
Yeah, which by the way,
We already-
I'll
We
text him. and
covered
ask.
that.
Yeah, what with the greatest unfulfilled promise of the show
of somewhat recent history.
of recent history?
Maybe several months ago.
Okay, so
I don't know what Zach is
Don't rub it
stroking.
like that.
Zach is really stroking the tip
awful.
of something.
Oh, it's
Now-
awful. Where
weeks
it
ago-
is on your lap is not good for this.
Weeks ago, we teased, months ago, almost a year, forever
Not
ago.
a year, but
months ago.
many months.
We teased the greatest reveal in tripod history.
What?
Is our
Then-
company ready for this reveal that you're about to expose?
I'm excited.
Rainie, not everyone can take a picture of me rubbing this knob on my lap.
It really looks like you're just rubbing your and you have a giant.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
I don't like the use of.
Sorry, I should have said it.
It was a fun.
Rainie, can you bleep it?
It was a fun, innocent bit until it wasn't.
Your pickle.
Let's get back to the edging.
Okay, here we go. The way that you're sitting.
And his toes are like pointed in too.
toes
There's
are
something
pointed
about
in.
it that's
I
like
don't like
a nervous young boy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This was stolen from us.
Yeah.
Put into storage. Gone missing.
Hey, is the delivery? Yeah, I'll be right out.
Wow, I can't believe there's more suspense.
All right, thanks. Sorry, my beef masubi is here.
Go get it.
Okay, well, should I wait? You'll keep edging
yeah,
while
yeah,
I
well,
go
yeah,
home?
You go ahead.
All right.
The audience knows what it is, and they're fucking freaking out.
Close the door, please. Audience, we have
They
the
know what
one,
it
the
is.
only, the motherfucking
Goose boyfriend.
And now I'm gonna hide it again.
They knew what it was.
I
They knew.
knew. Guys, I found it. It was in fucking the other day I just randomly pick up the bin as if like the Jumanji drums were beckoning me, and I lifted the cover and I said, Je gasp.
Is this what you did like the other day when you were looking at the bin in our office?
Yeah.
I saw you sort of see something, and then you went. He looked like he had seen a ghost for a moment, and then he played it off like he actually didn't see anything. And I was like, okay, that was strange. That was strange, whatever Zach just did.
You have no guess?
What the fuck could this be?
Now, Miles, I want you
Have
to
I seen this thing before?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't. Okay, yeah, we're gonna play What's in the Shirt.
Is it
And
Ronald?
Miles, until you guess, you're not
I forgot
allowed to
about
see.
Ronald.
The audience
Yeah, that's a
knows.
good one. That's great.
Okay, but is this something we've mentioned on the podcast before?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's sort of been on the podcast before.
That's a beef masubi.
This is a regular masubi, and then I also there's a place I don't know if I'm gonna
Yo.
get food poisoning from or not.
Where did you
It
get
looks,
that from?
I love Masubi's.
It was called Daiko. It was like some place that had a bunch of stars on DoorDash.
So then why do you think it would give you food poisoning?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just have never had it before.
Is
that
kind of
American
your
cheese
go-to
or egg?
assumption?
It's egg.
I love a
It's a
masubi.
crazy order. I love this order for a podcast for
Oh.
a Thursday
good?
at 1
Are you
p.m.
gonna
share- That's good.
podcast.
I
You
bet
gonna
it's
share with the
delicious.
class?
No, but and I have a beef and a tuna one in there as
Oh,
well.
I got beef
Tuna.
with you if you don't.
I got fish to go.
Let
which
me
is-
see the tuna.
Okay, well, I want to know what this is first.
Well, maybe
Take
if
a
you
guess.
put the tuna in my mouth.
Okay. When you're holding that thing, don't tell me to put my tuna in your mouth. Okay? And this is the last time I want to have to tell you this. The fuck is that?
Miles, until you
No way.
you can
Okay,
ask
give
me
me one better
questions.
hint.
What?
There's no hints.
Is this going to be the title of the episode?
Ma'am, it could
It's
be.
almost as foul as the idea of getting a tuna masubi.
It's foul?
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing, and I don't like it.
It's a bird. It's Jay the Bird.
No.
Closer.
Stop
It's
it,
what?
guys.
Oh.
Jay the Bird is
Not how we play this game.
Why
It's
was
a
Jay
yes
the
or no.
bird?
Why
would
would
you-
you bullshit to us before? You're leading him to
But
water.
that took so long.
He said foul. It's a bird thing?
Oh.
No, why would you think that?
It's a bird. It's a
Miles,
wing.
put your tuna in my mouth.
This is not tuna. This is spam.
I know. I put the tuna one in my mouth.
Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Let me put my tuna in your mouth. Lead a horse to water, baby, because I will
just led
drink.
you there, man.
By foul?
Okay, I'll give you a
Ask
big
other
clue.
questions.
What is that?
No. No
Rainie?
big clues.
No more clues. Never mind.
At least you got it.
What is a bird thing?
I gave you a really fucking
Chicken.
great clue.
Chicken.
It's not a chicken.
I gave you really. Hold on. I
Give it
gave
to me
you a
again.
really fucking
What is
great
it?
clue. You already know what the clue was. I need you at least to work on that clue for a
us
few
questions.
minutes before
Okay.
you get
Okay,
another
So it's something
one.
that's foul, is what you said.
Yeah.
Ask us questions.
Is it a statue?
It's statuesque.
Yeah.
Is it a dildo?
No.
No, but you could try.
Is it an award?
I would be honored to receive it, but no, it's not typically an award.
Is it like a Zach has the greatest bleep that Rainie of all time award?
By the way, I'll tell you what it. Oh no, this is a clue. Never mind.
No, it's not.
It's
Zach
not a
has the
Za-
greatest of all time award.
But thank you.
What the fuck could it be? It's something I've seen before.
And it is.
You've seen it before.
The word foul, you understood correctly.
bird.
Yeah.
What
Bird
birds
related.
have been in the podcast?
Rainie,
Just list
Rainie,
them out.
you are
Oh
on
my God.
you're on thin ice over there, ma'am.
It's the one when Rainie did the impression of the birds.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Hello,
That's not a
Steve.
thing.
You remember that?
Or, but there's no physical thing with that.
Steve.
When he was like, and my birds outside my window are like, hello, Steve.
This is a real.
And that's what's under Zach's shirt
This
My
episode,
bird is a bird, Steve.
of a bird.
this episode is for the tripod heads. This is for the deep fans.
Wait, is this for the we did try not to kiss challenge birds? We ranked the sexiest birds.
Oh, we
I do remember that. You're right. We've done a lot of bird stuff.
We've done like 200 fucking
What?
episodes.
Miles, I'm sorry. Did you and I do a try not to kiss challenge? Because that's not ringing a bell.
It was after hours.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Okay. Fucking
And by the way,
recent episode? Birds? What the fuck would we do with birds?
it was in, I want to say the last 6 months. It could have been 8.
And
People have been craving it. They've been like, what
yeah,
happened
people
to
have
this?
been
Oh
like,
my God. Okay. This is the bird toy that we got. That was like Pete the boyfriend bird or whatever. Fucking boyfriend
And
bird.
what did that bird do?
He didn't have batteries, is what he
But
did.
what did he, if he had batteries, what was he going to do for us?
Sing.
Or
Scream.
or maybe he might
Talk.
and if he
In
talked
rhythm?
rhythmic,
Dance.
in rhythm,
He was a dancing
if he
bird.
spoke in rhythm, it would be spoke in rhythm.
Rap.
Yes,
The rapping bird.
Boyfriend.
Goose boyfriend. Oh, fuck yeah.
Are the batteries
dude.
dead since it's been sitting in storage for so
The
long?
batteries are alive.
Oh my God.
And
fucking
I
hell.
want to tell you that. So here's what happened. I put this on my desk.
Oh.
I put batteries in it. I went away for Christmas break. I turned it on
Yeah.
and I gasped. I took a video. It wowed me, audience. And I said, Rainie, you have my permission to do a Goose boyfriend reveal when I'm gone. Then someone cleaned my office. How dare they?
And they took it to
And they
storage?
put it in storage, and he's been missing ever since.
Wait, that's crazy. Why would they take him to storage? You don't think?
People come in and think,
You don't think
you
why?
don't think what?
I don't know.
He walked to storage?
You don't think? Conspiracy theory.
You don't think it was? It couldn't have been.
It couldn't have been. I don't have anything.
I need the table.
Zach, do you want a bite of the tuna? Oh, whoa, Nelly. This is a warm tuna. The perfect temperature for bacteria.
All right.
Here we fucking go.
Are you fucking ready to see the one,
Oh, crazy.
the only Goose boyfriend?
Is that his name?
Hey, baby, let's
Oh my God, he's catcalling.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Holy
Hey,
cow.
baby, let's dance.
And he moves so fast.
I just really want to hear the rap.
You can't contain him.
When I put this on my... First of all, look at the bottom of him.
Yeah, it's just whirling. Whirling and swirling. I can't believe we bought this from that knockoff toy store.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a little risque for a kid's toy. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, let's dance. It's crazy.
I want you to know that when I did it on my desk, he shot across the length of my desk at maybe 60 miles per hour out the cannon, just plunging to the floor. And I had to dive to grab this boyfriend. And then he looked me in the eye and he said, "Hey, baby."
Let's dance.
Hey, baby, let's dance.
I'm going to put him down over here so we can see how fast he goes.
Yeah, here, I'll film it.
Yeah, he's really moving.
I'm going to put this. It'll be on the official TikTok of the tripod. Let's go.
The tuna's pretty creamy, too, as an update.
He's got to go.
He's cornering you, Zach.
Whoa!
Oh, he's like, can't walk that way. Gotta walk this way. Oh, can't walk that way. Gotta walk this way.
He's wild.
Yeah, dude, he's pretty sick.
I feel like Goose Boyfriend, by the way, is a cheater.
Obviously.
Goose Boyfriend would, like...
The
you know,
ultimate fuckboy.
Once a
at the
cheater,
club.
always a cheater. Yeah.
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 Goose boyfriend. Hey, baby, let's dance.
Hey, baby.
Oh, you just kind of took him out of my hand without asking.
Sorry.
I can get a share.
I feel like, Zach, it's a good opportunity for
Well,
you to learn how
you
to
didn't put your
share.
tuna in my mouth, so I don't know if you're not
He
sharing.
tried
why.
I tried to put my tuna in your mouth. I
He
tried to
did.
shove it deep, and
Not
you
hard
didn't want
enough.
it. You didn't want the tuna.
I want the
and
tuna.
I finished it off, but I have a kimchi one and a beef one.
You have a kimchi one?
Yeah.
I want a kimchi one.
You must stop talking with the tuna in your mouth. Also, the tuna.
Wait,
I
it's
can
still in your
smell it.
mouth? Put it in my mouth.
I can smell it everywhere.
Zach just asked Miles to spit in his mouth.
It smells like the tuna is in my mouth.
No, I understand that it sort of stunk up.
It really did.
I'm really sorry, but I will say, Keith, this is what you got.
I didn't want the sandwich.
No, I know, but I know that's true. But hey, look, if I ate the fig and Iberico ham sandwich out there, it wouldn't smell like tuna. I
agree.
Here.
You've got beef with the production crew.
Well,
I know,
all
I'm
this-
Hey, baby.
Let's dance.
Goose boyfriends, the
It's canceled.
we decided, I think, previously that he knows how to gluck gluck. Duck duck.
Yeah, he knows how to duck. Give the duck 9000.
Hey, baby, it meant nothing to me.
It smells like tuna.
It smells a lot like tuna in here, and
All right, I've got a
Goose boyfriend.
segment.
Okay, thank
okay,
God.
Rainie's big segment.
Big segment. Okay, I got to pull it up.
okay.
The masubi is really good.
Goose boyfriend hooks up with your best friend, but then makes you hate her instead of him.
Hey, baby. She came on to me. I'm really full of rice. I think I overordered.
Yeah, how many you got left?
I'll eat the kimchi.
2.
You've had to? Wow, I
I
really.
know I had a masubi and I had a. They're sort of like little hand
What's
They're,
crazy is
they're
these-
like triangles, right?
Yeah, but they're circles.
Oh,
And this one's kimchi, and then the other one's beef.
You had said that you smelled the tuna, and I didn't. But then Miles turned and started talking in my direction, and now I smell the
Do you
tuna.
think I smell like a tuna?
I think you smell like tuna.
So this is a TikTok trend.
Crazy how. Sorry, one more.
Yeah.
It's crazy how tuna's either red and the most delicious, or white and it's smelly.
Yeah, it really has
I
a.
think it's cooked versus uncooked.
Yeah, raw, yum. Cooked. Ooh.
Okay, Rainie, what's going on here?
Okay, so this is a trend that I participate in where I send these TikToks to my friends and say, you're this one. Tell me which one I am. So
Adorable.
Very cute.
So this is right now. I'm looking at a TikTok that says, "Ask your friends which type of water are you." The opening image is 2 girls in a pristine lake floating on their
very
backs.
clear lake.
And there's a
Very
bunch
clear
of types of water.
yeah.
Are we gonna see them?
So-
Okay, so the first one is lake.
Oh, rain.
Oh,
Rain, river.
River.
Oh, sea.
Sea. This is really
Ocean.
Ocean.
Oh, wow. Sexy.
or
Lake.
lake. Oh,
Yeah.
this is. I thought
Morning dew.
Ew.
Ooh.
Yuck.
Okay, I thought I knew, but now I'm a little. This is
We're
tough.
trying to decide which one Zach is.
All of us.
Let's start with Zach.
Let's start with
though.
Zach.
Okay.
Zach to me is Backwater Creek.
What is that? What's backwater?
Sort of like a backwater, like a
Like backwash?
stagnant puddle.
Where mosquitoes.
I think it's like a little cap of water full of rainwater in a yard.
No, I actually, but for real though.
And you come out and you're like, it hasn't rained in 2 months. What's this
So
doing
weird.
here?
It's getting, how's it wet?
And you get near it, and your mom's like, "Don't touch that water."
Don't touch that.
It's bad
I
water.
could see you as a backyard swimming pool.
Oh, I agree.
Above ground or under?
Oh, in ground.
In ground.
In
for
ground
sure.
backyard swimming pool
Oh,
with
yeah.
a pool house.
I'm
and
Lux.
You get the picture.
I'm Lux. That rocks. I'm on
It's got
board.
one of those big golden inflatable swans
Yeah.
floating. It's upside
Automatic
down.
cover.
Oh, the one you can walk on.
Yes.
You know what I would love to be?
What's
oh
that?
my God. I would love to be one of those infinity fountains that just kind of like recycle their own water and trickle down like from like one
Wait.
to
Oh, those
another
are cool.
to another to another and then back up.
Just a fountain.
With the pump in it.
Oh, with the pump.
This is found with a pump.
Just a fountain. Most fountains have a pump. That's what makes them fountains.
That's a good point.
It's not just wasting water. It's not just a hose turned on. It's not just a hose on a statue.
Heath, you are
Wasting water, just putting water into the ground.
you are blowing my mind right now.
It'd be so fucking wasteful.
Man, I look forward to just run that Bellagio fountain show every single week.
It's just wasting so much water. Oh, that's funny. Keith, I actually get
Water fountain?
Waterfall?
Delicious.
Water fountain.
I was gonna say waterfall or river.
River for sure.
River for
What
Keith.
makes me a river?
I don't know. There's something about the South, and you see those beautiful rivers, and you're sort of like,
Mm-hmm.
you and your friends get all messy in them.
You move fast. You move fast. You have places to be.
There's little tadpoles
You're
running
up
through
there,
you.
yeah, you're grabbing poles.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm any of these bodies of water.
There's you kind of like you step in it and you're like, where even is the bottom? It's all like there's like a
The
murky layer that's
Yeah.
like the
I'm just not sure if I'm water.
Whoa.
You know?
Water
What do
You
fountain.
think that you're Earth?
I think I'm more earth or plant life than water. I think I'm
Speak
more
on that. Why do you
tree.
think that? What's your
you think
thought
you're
process?
you think you're
Tree.
tree?
I think I'm tree. Don't you guys think I'm tree?
I guess I.
Not quite the prompt.
I mean, maybe there's trees next to you, but you're
not tree.
you're a type of water, bro. We're doing types of water.
I just don't feel like they represent me.
What about steam?
Okay, that's better.
What about water? That 80% of water that humans are. Humans are
They
80%
say that,
water.
but I don't believe that for a
believe it.
second.
Have you seen my bones?
Have you seen me?
I'm full of bones.
I'm
Gotta be mostly bone.
dry.
If I was one of the water, I guess I could be river. I just think river's too adventurous for me. I don't think I'm cool enough to be
Are you
river.
too full?
Zach,
I'll take
just-
it. Because it was a bit. I thought I was doing it
Zach
as a
just rejected my kimchi.
because I don't want to take your food. If you want to give me your kimchi, I would love your kimchi.
Zach, I couldn't be more full.
Okay, then I'll take it.
But I feel like you didn't want my
No, I do want your
my
kimchi.
kimchi bite. That's it's the perfect temperature for bacteria. It's not hot. It's not cold. It is room.
Yeah, wow. This is lightly warm. I would say this is
Lukewarm.
a tepid meal.
My sister, we have a family friend named Luke, and my sister thought lukewarm meant the bath water that Luke liked.
That's so fucking funny, Rainie. Oh God, I love that.
She was like
Lukewarm.
12.
Well, it's lukewarm. You know
Like
how
Luke
Luke
likes
likes
it.
his water. That's
Okay, I figured out what maybe I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I'm a little whirlpool.
I like that.
Like
That's
because
sick.
they
Yeah.
suck things down.
I don't
You know,
care
they're
for
just
that.
swallowing.
You
Amelia
didn't like that,
Earhart.
Zach?
I didn't care for that.
It's just kimchi and rice.
Didn't she
something
fall
off
into the
about it.
whirlpool?
I don't know. I don't know.
know.
Did they find her plane recently?
They found Amelia?
They think they might.
Someone thinks it was in the email roundup I read this
They
morning.
think they found her plane because it's in the place that maybe it would be if it did go down where they think it did.
You know, I saw a TikTok yesterday.
and
Go
you
on.
come to us for the hard facts.
First of all, I want to get back to Amelia.
Yeah.
I was Amelia Earhart freshman year of college for Halloween.
Tasteful.
You didn't say for Halloween for a while, and I just
Yeah, it was confusing. I was the Amelia Earhart of my
my
school.
freshman class. Well, I just am now realizing I saw a TikTok about how rice doesn't keep very well.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
fried
dangerous.
rice on the counter, yeah, it can really hurt you.
Or
Right?
rice in general.
Yeah.
I also saw that TikTok.
Cooked rice
So
and pasta.
What's so special about Amelia Earhart?
I love her. I don't know
Are
why.
You, sorry.
She was
You
like,
ignorant slut.
she was like one of the most famous first female pilots, and
First female to fly around the world.
yeah,
supposedly, right?
she
Well,
she
she
tried
didn't
to fly
make it.
around the world.
Didn't make it.
They think she got eaten by crabs, right?
I've heard this.
No, they think
I
that
swear
she
to God.
landed on an island
that where crabs rip your
Whoa.
body right
What?
now.
crabs rip your body to shreds.
She landed on
Oh, that's a bad way to go.
crab Island.
Crab Rangoon Island. She did. And they were like, oh, they found a skeleton. Is it Amelia's?
You
I don't
think
know.
she survived a plane crash,
Got out and then was
got
eaten.
out, and was like, "Oh, thank goodness I lived."
Tore her apart.
I don't think so. I think she probably just crashed in the ocean.
No, they think it was crabs.
He
Well, I think that they found a skeleton. They were like, it makes sense of her trajectory that she would have saw the plane was having a problem and then put it down. In the
She's that
island.
bitch.
'Cause she is that bitch.
Why would she have chosen Crab Island?
She didn't know
If she was
that.
really
didn't
that
know.
bitch,
She didn't
would
know.
have been like, "No, not there.
She didn't know they were
That's Crab Island."
That's crab. Man, I do think about that sometimes. Yes Theory, I feel like did a video about this, but they went to one of those islands.
They
were
went
just
to a
like,
crab island.
They went to Crab Island. They went to one of those islands that's it's like the hardest place to fucking get.
Oh, yeah. I think
in
I
the
actually
world.
watched that
But I was
one.
like those little tiny
That
islands.
was the
in middle of
YouTube
nowhere.
title, the hardest place to fucking get.
Kind of a hot YouTube title.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
funny.
But no, it was they went to some island in the middle of the ocean that is
Yeah.
like only a plane wants a
The most
rural. It's like the
yeah.
most rural place you can
Yeah.
go, but it has
Remote, yeah.
but it has a plane that goes there.
Yeah.
And it was really fucking cool. And it just had me thinking about like, wow, like who are the people that live there?
I wonder how, like, if your community is that small, how do you fall in love? You have to fall in love with like a family friend, pretty much.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
That's
Or
someone
go
you
off
know.
island.
How many degrees of cousin until we're okay with it?
Ooh.
Well, I think it's legal to marry your second cousin.
So that's Miles's answer. He'd fuck his second cousin.
I didn't say that. However, no. I think there's a law about it.
What is third cousin?
Third cousin, you're barely related.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what. That's my
It's like I don't know my
Mom's
third country.
dad's. Who even
it's
is
someone else's? It's your like a cousin.
Third cousin is your cousin's cousin.
Yeah. Well, so first cousin is your cousin, right?
My uncle's.
So Henry would be second cousins with the person who's my first cousin.
Yeah.
Their child is Henry's third cousin. I'm
Right.
pretty sure is how it works.
So I think we got to go fourth
Fourth.
or fifth cousin.
Yeah.
How did we get here?
I don't know. I
How
honestly
did we
I stopped paying
get-
attention for just a moment to look up if
Yeah.
there were ever any videos of crabs ripping a human apart. Found none.
That's good.
And
Look
then
to
Miles
try-
started talking about cousin fucking.
No, excuse me. Zach started talking about fucking your cousin.
Play the tape back. It was Miles.
It was definitely Zach.
There are no recorded video of crabs ripping apart any people that I could find. And I found the thing about the crab that could have ripped out Amelia Earhart. They just attack big birds. Big birds are nowhere as big
Yeah.
as humans. Except for the ostriches, and they definitely don't attack ostriches.
Yeah,
They're talking like
I mean,
cranes
what about
and
hurt
seagulls.
people? If she was injured,
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good point.
I just don't.
go get back to Google and
I'll
we'll
look
talk
up,
about
okay.
cousins.
I'm on the article about it.
Yeah. I think about all the time, like Pilgrim.
The remains of this skeleton were shipped to Fiji for further analysis, but were subsequently lost.
Oh, they lost it. That's so,
So they lost
buried it.
they lost the bones at sea.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Technically, after finding
Amelia
someone
Earhart.
who had been lost.
Lost at sea? That is so fucking embarrassing.
Wait, so Miles, you started a sentence, I think a lot about pioneers. What was the end of that?
How are you going to end that
No, it
one?
was an interesting sentence.
Are you going to end that sentence?
Let me end it. So I think a lot about pioneers and when they first saw different types of animals and how it must have just been like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like hippos?
Or you think about
it's a
like
thing you
magical
think
animals, not even that cool.
about- What?
You think about that a lot.
I do.
Also,
I did. Zach, while you're thinking about like whatever Twitter drama is going on, I'm thinking about big animals and pioneers. And I'm thinking about whether or not the food I just ate is going to make me sick because I taste tuna only.
You still taste
hippos probably weren't they were probably known.
Well, just the first person to have
To
seen a
see
hippo within a culture that didn't know about hippos yet.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, what's going on? They're just beasts.
They're
or like
beasts.
my
Their
dog.
mouths are insane looking.
They're really wild.
Just,
You ever watch videos of them smashing down on a watermelon?
I
Yes.
love
I like
those
those.
videos.
yeah.
So I fall asleep.
I think you'd be a little freshwater like.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
Fresh water, huh?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, in Bug's Life, where the ants are carrying that little water droplet.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's you.
A
I
drop
love
of
that.
water.
That's me.
All right, so
A
I'm
single
fucking
drop of
dirty
water?
water in a
Pond scum.
bottle
Zach's
cap.
pond scum. Keats the river.
Eats a tree.
I'm the holy water. Keats a tree. Keats the
I said I was a whirlpool, but you guys elected river, so I'll take it.
Yeah. And then Rainie is
Go through those again, because at first I thought river based on this photo. You have a very woodsy vibe.
Rainie is the
Thank
mist
you.
that makes you forget.
You're not sea, not a
Oh.
chance.
The
I don't
mist
think
that
sea.
makes
Not ocean.
Definitely not ocean.
I haven't even heard of that.
Lake I can see. Or morning dew I also can see.
I think she wants to be morning dew, but
I don't.
you're not there yet.
that girl's honestly rain is not bad.
Rain's not
it's
bad.
obvious.
A little too
I'm
on the
going-
nose.
Little on the
Based on
nose.
these photos, I'm going river.
What about a mountain spring?
Ooh.
I could give that to
What
you.
about
Thank
it?
you.
What about like you create water from underneath.
Just melted ice.
I do wonder about that. Have we checked in on that?
What?
Where does it? We should ask Hank Green when he was here. Where does the spring come from, and is it forever? Because it's like I
How
get
does water
Yeah.
keep rolling down the mountain?
it's keep fucking coming
I think
up.
it's from the clouds.
Wait,
The
that's a really
condensation
good question.
Gets
Wait.
sucked into the ground and then gets spat out of its hole.
Oh, look.
Because like mountains, they're tall, right? That's where the water likes to hang out when it's being air.
It's your TED talk.
When water's like being air for a minute,
Yeah, it's true.
it likes to hang out up tall.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
the tall mountains scrape it and they get, dang, and I'm on the rock now. And then enough of them get together and their surf tension's like, okay, let's slide. And they all start sliding. They grab their other friends as they go. And then, they get absorbed into the ground. And then they go deeper in the ground. And then they go, ooh, there's a little pool of my friends here. And then eventually the friends get so tall that they come out whatever hole the spring starts from.
That's a good point.
Okay, that's about it, I think, everybody, except for one more thing, which is, of course, guidance. Some way to help improve whatever's going on internally with you. And for that, we turn to our in-house guru.
There was a second "Hey baby" at the end of that. I think he said "dance together." Jump. Wait, there's gonna be another one.
Look at his hand motion. It's like jerking off. He's going like this.
He's tapping his toe.
Make a pose.
I thought you said, "Show me those toes." Whose boyfriend likes that dirty?
It's time for advice that'll go over miles. The Miles Monsignore.
It's advice that'll go for miles. Tune it to your radio station. It's advice that'll go for miles. Everyone get ready, Miles Nation. Miles Nation, go. It's advice that'll go for miles. Advice that'll go for miles.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Ooh, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Let's dance.
Have you ever wanted your life to be so nice that it's literally doing the dirty twice?
Yes.
I'm here to tell you about something that's going to get you that good, all for the low price of coupon code you.
You.
Like,
Beautiful.
Rainie? I've recently been taking a multivitamin.
I knew it was going to be a multivitamin.
Hell yeah.
I understand that sometimes it's just shit that you piss out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've
I
heard that.
know that for a fact. However, I've also been getting life-altering, earth-shattering leg cramps at night.
Oh.
And they cause me so much pain that
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
It's like Charlie horse?
It's like a Charlie.
Yeah.
And or a Miles horse. But it's really just like, it's that, and it's so, if you've ever gotten a leg
Yeah.
cramp before, you understand that it is like, it's the most painful thing of all time. And I've been in lots of pains before.
Yeah.
So I'll have one of these, and somebody online, some quack, said it was a magnesium thing, that magnesium and potassium and having a lack of thereof make you have leg cramps sometimes, and also being dehydrated and stuff.
It's dehydration.
So I've been tracking my sleep. I got one of those rings that I don't want to give. Yeah. I've been tracking my sleep, and I get like a score every day, and I don't sleep well, and it tells me like how much deep sleep I'm getting versus REM which, you know, look, with chronic pain, like it really affects me. And I also know it's bad. I see how many times I'm tossing and turning at night. So my sleep score has been bad. It's been worse than all my friends. And so finally I'm like, all right, I'm going to try this magnesium shit that everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Took it last night. My score went up 10 points.
What?
It's supposedly, and look, Zach and I are not doctors, and I want to clarify.
I feel, by the way, in my mind, I'm like, this is a scam. This is a ruse.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. But
A lot of people I know, and this is just full ass, not even placebo effect's very powerful too. But a lot of people I know are like, magnesium's kind of that good.
Becky's been on the magnesium. She's been sleeping much better the last few weeks. It's been helpful for her. She falls asleep like that, almost in a rude way to me. You know?
Yeah, that's how I
Like,
fall
we
asleep.
both lay down.
Oh, she's out.
2 minutes go
And
by.
I feel like she used to have trouble sleeping more.
Yeah.
So that's really good. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
according to my app, I'm not getting enough deep sleep. If anyone's got any recs, let me know. And by deep sleep, I'm talking about the difference between REM and light. I'm talking about that deep.
How do you get really
Dreams.
deep?
I don't
I feel
know.
like I go deep, and
It feels
it's-
deep, yeah.
I feels really good deep
I had
sleep.
31 minutes of deep sleep last night, and that was my highest ever.
That's one of those magical rings that tracks your shit.
Well, I'll give them free promo if they give me like a coupon or something.
They did
Fun
sponsor
for
us
what?
at one point.
I know they did. And Maggie got it, and I got jealous.
Oh.
I like the idea of tracking my shit like a video game. Like that does, I think,
Yeah.
bring me joy.
I don't think I could do it because if I got a notification on my phone, you didn't get good sleep, I'm tired the rest of the day, whether I'm tired or not.
I do agree with that. Where you, even if you were feeling good already, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, turns out I actually didn't feel good.
But what about the inverse? I get a readiness score, and it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, Zach, you're ready to crush today.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit.
That I like.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
But
That's
then it
nice.
also tracks my activity, and I don't appreciate that.
Your
Yeah.
screen time?
It's hard to work.
No, how like physical I was.
I think that I'd like to get more physical.
Every
exercise.
single morning, I'm like, I can't do it. There's no way I'm going to be able to wake up. And then I have a cup of coffee. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I can do it.
I thought about this morning. I had a eureka moment, okay? I wake up. Every morning's the same. I wake up, I snooze. I wake up, I snooze. I scroll on my phone. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm just looking for something. But in mornings, I found something that I like to do. I like playing pickleball. I go with Jared Popkin. It's like, it's a joy, right?
Yeah.
And so on days that I'm going to do that before work, I jump right out of bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
And I go and I realize what I'm looking for is serotonin.
Oh.
I need something to look forward to jumpstart my day. Now,
Zach needs purpose.
oh, I
He
definitely
doesn't
do.
find it here. He has pickleball.
I will say, Zach, I love the idea of waking up. Woo! I love the idea that you have a fun little thing every morning you look for. To me, that was coffee. Recently, coffee feels
Not
like
enough.
it's wet. It's just throwing water on a hippo. It's like, who gives a fuck?
And a wet hippo with that.
I'll drink a whole Chemex and be like, nothing. I'm doing nothing for me.
Well,
Yeah.
and to
works
complete
for
my
me.
thought, I
would.
realized
it
that,
comes in waves. I feel like I probably need to take a break.
and to complete my thought, I realized that like by scrolling through my phone, I'm looking for that endorphin, right? Because I'm looking for that serotonin because like, you know, all of social media use is a slot machine. You are refreshing it,
Yeah.
hoping that it's going to be that one day that you wake up and you're like, oh
Whoa.
shit, crazy thing happened on
Jack Harlow and this person are dating.
Oh my
That'd
god!
be crazy.
Wow!
Yeah, every day can't be grumpy.
or
Cat,
like
you know?
Miles posted a really sick TikTok, and it's gonna make me so happy, right?
Thanks for watching.
We're always
Zach.
looking.
Yeah, I'm always looking, and it's
Thanks.
never that good, and I'm
Yeah,
always
it's
like,
always
come
bad.
on, man.
It's always a bad TikTok.
So what I need is that little treat
Yeah.
that's gonna make me wake up and go, oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I'm alive.
No, that's nice. Yeah.
You go on your phone and you're like, endorphin, please.
And I haven't found it, and I'm looking, and I would like to feel good.
Period.
I like that, Zach.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Right now, I wake up to Henry saying, "It's time to eat."
Yeah, he's
so I make
hungry.
him a little bottle, and then he kind of has his little bottle, and then he finishes his bottle, and he's first upset, and then he looks at me and goes,
Then he's happy.
Aw.
and I,
Then he's ready
And
to party.
I'm curious, when you wake up, I imagine you're sleepy, but it's like, hey, it's Henry time.
well, first it's purpose.
Yeah.
Henry needs to eat.
Yeah, it's
I
you're
have to
fulfilling
make-
a duty.
I have to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Get
how I
him
feel
the
too.
bottle, and then get him eating it. And then I'm sort of half asleep with him,
Yeah.
watching him because he holds the bottle himself. He's strong.
That's awesome.
He's great at chowing down.
Yeah, I'll say the duty. Once you fulfill the duty,
Yeah.
then it becomes fun. Then it becomes fun because it's like, yeah, I wake up, I go in, and Julian's like, bah, 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 and I go in, and he's always now his new thing. He's looking at the books and he's going, bah.
Oh, he's a scholar. Are you kidding me? I love
Yeah,
that
and the
for
first
him.
thing he's
Yeah.
in his little sleep sack, he's in the crib, and he goes, bah. And he wants a little book, and then I hand him a couple books, and he goes, yeah.
That's so
And he's looking at him, he's looking at his little books, he's going, woo, he's looking at the pages, and then we go have milk.
He can turn the
whatever.
pages by himself?
Oh, yeah. He's fully running around my home.
He's a scholar.
Wow.
It's psycho. It's crazy. He's
That's
really,
so
it's really
exciting.
wild. Yeah. But
He's a reader. He probably
he's a
reads more
reader.
books than me.
But it is sort of this blend of duty he does. By the way, me and Sarah were just being like, okay, well, January, I think I read over 100 books. But no, it is sort of like the bound between duty and then being like, okay, all right, now I'm up.
You've
Now I
said
want
duty
that.
so many times, and it rocks. You know that bullshit TikTok you showed us has 3.2 million like.
People
Yeah.
are so simple.
Because
What
people are
race are
sending
you? And everyone's like, yeah, like. What we all really want to know is what type
Is
of
there
water
one
are
for
we?
trees?
What type of tree are you? Big, small?
There's one for vibes. But
I'm
We
interested.
don't have time.
I'm
Don't.
interested in that. Let's start
Okay.
next episode.
Should I have, at this point, I'm worried about the rice. Should I have the extra
Put it in the
beef?
fridge.
Keith, hit us with the official tripod theme song.
If you eat rice that's been out on the counter for more than 2 hours, you might get sick. And if you do get sick, you might even die. It's true. People have died from it.
I swear.
The tripod.
Have a good ass week, and Miles, best of luck to you.